This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero-tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com.
Everyone, I'm Stephanie Pooch, and welcome to another edition of Astro Auto Repair. Can you dig it?
Alright, welcome to another episode of Astral Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Alright, check it out. Today, we got a 2007 Honda Accord, and the customer's complaint, driving along, all of a sudden, it just stopped moving. It was getting slow and stopped moving, no matter what gear, whatever. So what we're going to do is diagnose it to see what's going on. Usually, right off the top of your head, you go, oh yeah, and this is a stick shift, standard, manual transmission, whatever. Usually, the first thing you say is a clutch, but I'm going to show you how to diagnose it to check to see if that clutch is good or bad. Alright? We'll be right back. Alright, the very first thing we want to do is let's verify the complaint. Let's start this car up. Start it up. Let's go into gear. Wow. They ain't going nowhere. Reverse. Nothing. Now here's a way you want to check to see what if the transmission is not as good and all. And what you want to do is let go of the clutch pedal, and you want to try to go into gear. If the transmission still pretty good, you're gonna hear some grinding noise. Let's try it. Oh man, that sucked. I mean, you see that, guys? It's like nothing. And you should hear some grinding noises of the gears trying to sync up, trying to go into gear. So you hear like grinding, but I don't hear it. So that's a little problem now. Oh man. All right, let me shut this off. We'll be right back. All right, guys, what we got here now, we jacked up the driver's side of the vehicle, and we got our jack stand right there, and you see I got it. Let me get right there. Got it off of the. It's not touching the body just yet. So what I'm gonna do is lower the jack down a little bit till it just barely touches. Cool. And I'm gonna leave my hydraulic jack there just in case. Also, because this street is going down on the incline, I got my emergency brake pedal on. Emergency brake pedal. Got them on. Definitely use jack stands. I'll try to put in the link below. But Kuda sent me a link to a guy who got killed just this past Sunday. He didn't have jack stands. He had the jack up under there, and the car rolled off the jack and killed him, dead at the scene. So definitely want you some jack stands up under there and have that emergency brakes on. All right, the first thing we want to do is go up under here and look. Let me see the flashlight. And the thing is, a lot of cars will have an inspection cover. There'll be some on the cover right here where you can pop the cover off and look inside and see the condition of the clutch plate. This one don't have it, which sucks. Why wouldn't you do that? I don't know. But I'm gonna show you another way of checking this. Check this out right here. Now we're gonna have Sylvia come over here. She's gonna sit inside the car, and she's not gonna touch nothing over there. What she's gonna do is push down on the clutch pedal.
That's kind of high.
Oh, you might be able to do it right. Oh, you got it in. Okay. All right, tell me when you push down on it.
I gotta move the seat forward.
Yep. All right, she got the clutch pedal in now. Now, look at this. You see how easy I can turn this wheel? That's because she has the clutch disengaged. So it's really easy. Now, which means if this clutch disc is still good, or the pressure plate is still, I know the pressure plate is good right now because it did release. When she let go of that clutch, I should feel a lot of resistance trying to turn this wheel because that clutch is now engaged to that flywheel. You see how easy I'm turning it right here? All right, let it go. I want you to let it go. Let it go?
Yeah.
It's off?
Yeah.
Okay, look at that, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad, guys. You know what? I messed up here. Back that up. Put it in any kind of gear.
What? Oh.
Yeah, well, you don't have to push the clutch on this one. All right, it's in gear?
Yeah.
All right, forgot. You got to have that clutch in gear. Either gear. All right, push down on the clutch. All right. Now, I'm turning it. All right, let it go. Look at that. It's all the way off.
Yeah.
Now there's resistance to turn it. All right, push down. Released it. So I know the pressure plate is good, but still, that resistance was still kind of weak. So I know my clutch is worn out on this car. So these gonna suck. These jobs suck, but we're gonna do one. Wow. You know, all right. Dang it, guys, this thing got low mileage. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, check that out. That's a little trick of checking out a clutch. What you want to do is put the car in gear, jack it up on one of the sails, preferably the driver's side. I like that. Have somebody keep the car in gear. Have somebody push on the clutch, turn the wheel. Have them let go of the clutch. There should be a big drag on that tire. If not, just like you've seen this, it kind of spun a little bit easy. So I know my clutch disc is worn. All right. And by doing that, I know my pressure plate was good. I know my clutch safe cylinder was good because it was open engaged. But it doesn't matter about the pressure plate because we're gonna be changing that anyway. This is not an easy job. All right. So, you got any questions about that?
Yeah, maybe I missed it or I misunderstood. But I don't understand why is turning the wheel mean that it's a bad clutch?
Good question. You know, that's what you guys like about Sylvia here, because she asked the tough questions. Try to get Astro hung up. You can't do that. All right, check it out.
One day.
The clutch is the only thing what brings the power of the engine to the transmission. That's the only thing between those two. So, and then there's the pressure plate. Now the pressure plate, if you off the clutch, the pressure plate is pushing that clutch disc up against the back of that engine. So once it pushes up against there, that plate start turning. Once you push that clutch in, that pressure plate releases that clutch. So now the transmission will be actually in neutral. No matter what you do, it ain't going nowhere.
That's when you do what? When you step on the clutch?
When you step on the clutch, it
Okay.
pulls that disc away from the engine. So even though the engine is still turning, now this disc's not turning no more. So now the transmission is in like a neutral. So like a limbo mode. So no matter what you do in gear, it ain't going nowhere. But as soon as you start releasing that pressure, that clutch, that disc now going back towards that engine, which is spinning, then boom, it engages and everything starts working.
Okay, that's why in order to change gears, you must step on the clutch.
You must step on the clutch.
So you change the gear and then you let go and then it'll change
Right.
the gear.
Now, this disc is like a This disc is like a brake pad. When it wears out, it's done. That's some of the material, cheaper material actually. So if this disc wears out, when you let go of that clutch and that disc goes up against the back of that engine, the flywheel actually, if there's nothing there, it ain't gonna turn that. So when I had that wheel up in the air and when you had the clutch pushed down, because now it took that plate away from there, I was able to spin this wheel freely. But if you put it in gear and let go of that clutch, now that clutch is up against that flywheel. So which means there should have been a heavy drag
Oh, okay, I get it.
on that wheel now.
Because it's like the brake pads on it.
Exactly, it's like the brakes are on.
Okay.
So, but when you let go of the clutch, I was still, I felt a little drag, but I was still able to turn that kind of freely. So I know 100% our clutch disc is no good. I know our slave cylinder is good. I know our pressure plate is good because it is active, but it doesn't matter because once we pull off the part, we're gonna be changing all that anyway with the throwout bearing. All right, hope that explains that. We'll be right back.
Okay, so today we had a 2007 Honda Accord. This is a 4-cylinder, and the issue was the car removed, so we checked it, and it came out to be the clutch.
This job gonna suck.
Not for me. So this is one way for you guys to check if you need a clutch or not. So if you guys have any comments or questions, you can post it below in the comment section, or you can email Timmy at tim@astralautorepairs.com. Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Sylvia from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. See you next time.